I call the member for Fisher.
Mr Deputy Speaker, what Australians are looking for at this point in time is political leadership from across the spectrum. They are looking for some form of unity from the members of the opposition. But what they're seeing is just simply divisive politics. That is absolutely right, Mr Deputy Speaker. It is so very unfortunate. It is so unfortunate to see those members opposite carp just continuously be negative. Now, if you look at where Australia is right now, you look at where we are right now and compare us to just about any other country in the world. I ask you this question, Mr Deputy Speaker, where would you rather be? Where would you rather be? Where would the member for Fairfax rather be? Well, I know I would rather be here in Australia than just about any other country, and so many people, so many of my constituents tell me, thank God for Scott Morrison. Thank God for the Treasurer. Thank God for. They don't usually say thank God for the PM, although they sometimes do. I'm just using it as a quote, Mr Deputy Speaker. So they say thank God for the Prime Minister, thank God for the Treasurer, and this is true. Now, I can't quite remember anybody ever having said to me, thank God for the Leader of the Opposition, but I'm probably going. Some people do. Some people think he's our best asset, but I'll leave that one alone. And he probably is our best asset. But on this side of the House, we believe that a rising tide lifts all boats. On that side of the House, they believe that the only way that you can lift an Australian up is by tearing someone else down. And we don't believe in that. We believe that Australia is the greatest country in the world, and we want to give people the opportunity to be the best that they can be. Those members opposite have absolutely, categorically lost their way. See, they believe that they can ignore, and in fact, they believe that they can trash their own, what used to be their own traditional constituency. That is, that of the worker. The Labor Party is no longer the party of the worker. We, on this side of the House, support workers more than what they ever will. Now, even the member for Hunter,
The member will pause for a moment. The level of interjections from members on my left is too high, and I would tell the two people at the table to stop the conversation that's going on, or lower the level of the conversation at least. The member for Fisher.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. The member for Hunter understands this, and those members opposite ignore his cries at their peril. But look, Mr Deputy Speaker, the main thing I want to talk about today is that this government continuously walks and whistles at the same time. Not only are we great at protecting our economy, not only are we great at leading the way from a health perspective, but we are leading the way on things like age verification for online porn. Now, those members opposite, maybe they didn't hear what I said, but this government is leading the way on age verification for online porn. Maybe they don't think that's important, I don't know. But what we, on this side of the House, the government released its response to the Social Policy and Legal Affairs Committee report on Tuesday, which accepted the committee's recommendations to prevent young people being able to access pornography online. Now, we know that there's a direct correlation between pornography and domestic violence. And, you know, they talk about what's this got to do with having a plan for the future. They are our future. The kids are our future. We believe, on this side of the House, that young people grow up to be adults. Young people grow up to be adults, and we want to protect the age of innocence. We want to protect young people from
Members on my left.
the sort of scourge that is being pushed on them on the internet that is ultimately impacting on relationships as they get older. You may not
Members'
see
time
that.
has
We certainly
expired,
do.
and